Hello, and we're back on our spreadsheet, that Excel project 4. We've got one more function that I want to go over, and it's called the if function. The if function is one of the most popular functions in Excel, and it allows you to make logical comparisons between a value and what you expect. It is the simplest form. In the simplest form, if function says if something is true, then do something. Otherwise, do something else. So the if statement can have two results. The first result is if your comparison is true. The second is if your comparison is false. Okay, so let's take a look at where are we going to use and how are we going to use this if function. So in your instructions, you were told that if the membership had a locker, yes or no, that we were going to assess a locker fee of $75 onto the cost of a membership and render an annual total. So a lot of time when I'm writing an if statement, I like to open up the function box for this. It just makes it a little bit easier with the screen tips. So I'm going to click on the f of x, and you'll see a list of most commonly used or most recently used functions. If you don't see the if statement in there, you can simply type it in the search and hit go and come up with it. Mine's already up here, so I'm going to click on it. You can say click and OK or double click. It doesn't matter. It still opens up the arguments box. So in our arguments box, our first logic test, we want to look at, hey, do they have a locker? And so I'm going to click on D5, which is the cell that we're looking at. It's either going to be yes or no. We're going to evaluate yes. So is D5 equal to, and let's put in quotation, yes, because we know that Excel can't read unless we put it in quotation. So if this statement, if D5 is equal to yes, if this is a true statement, what do we want it to do? So if that's a true statement, we want it to take the cost of the membership. So I just click on the cost of the membership and add it to the locker fee. So $75 here is our locker fee. Now we want to make sure that B22 is an absolute cell reference. So we're going to click on the F4 button on our keyboard to make sure that's absolute. So it kind of gives you an idea of what your answer is going to be out here to the side. So if it was yes, 575 plus $75 is going to equal $650 if that's true. If it's false, because some of these are not all yes. If it's false, what do we want it to return? Well, we just want it to return the cost of the membership. Nothing more, just 575. So let's take a look and say, okay, so when you have this filled out, D5 equals yes, C5 plus B22 and make that an absolute cell reference. And if it's false, it's just returning C5, just the cost of the membership. So we hit OK and we take a look. Yep, this one had a locker fee of $75 assessed to the cost of the membership. If you'll double click on the rest of these, wow. Okay, 300 plus $75 is 375. Here was a no, $1,500, just straight out, no extra fee on that one. That should work for us. Okay, if you have any questions about if statements, let me know. As always, email it to me directly. Put your name and class on there. My email's not working, so send it to keboatman@actx.edu. If you still need some further explanation on this, please let me know. Don't overthink the if statement. If it's true, it's going to do one thing. If it's false, it's going to do another. It's just that simple. Okay?